The Stolen Sunstone. Elena stood at the edge of a dense jungle, the whisper of ancient legends heavy in the air as the mountains towered over her. Matteo's sharp eyes scanned the rugged landscape, his heart tethered to the stories his ancestors told of the hidden temple. Raj adjusted his backpack, feeling the weight of his gadgets, knowing they would be crucial in unraveling the mysteries ahead. They ventured into the wild, the thick foliage closing around them as if the jungle itself sought to keep its secrets. The trail was treacherous, with steep inclines and slippery rocks that tested their endurance and determination. Matteo led the way with confidence, his steps sure as he guided them through the winding paths known only to him. The sun blazed high, casting sharp shadows that seemed to dance with hidden dangers as they pressed on. Raj pulled out a map, carefully tracing the lines that would lead them to the ancient temple deep within the mountains. Elena's mind was focused on the mission, knowing the Sunstone's power could change the world if it fell into the wrong hands. Diego was ahead of them, a shadow in the distance, driven by greed and a desire to control the Sunstone's immense power. They reached a narrow bridge, its wooden planks creaking ominously as they crossed one by one, hearts pounding. Beneath the bridge, the river roared, a reminder of the perilous journey they had embarked on for the sake of history. Matteo paused at the entrance of a dark cave, recalling the tales of ancient spirits guarding the temple's sacred grounds. Elena took a deep breath, her resolve unshaken as she stepped into the cool darkness, her flashlight cutting through the gloom. The cave walls were adorned with intricate carvings, each telling a story of the Sunstone's creation by the gods. Raj photographed the carvings, eager to study the symbols later, knowing they might hold the key to unlocking the temple. They emerged from the cave to find themselves on a high plateau, the temple standing majestically before them. The temple was a marvel of ancient architecture, its stone walls glowing faintly as the setting sun bathed it in golden light. Diego was already inside, his figure barely visible as he searched for the Sunstone, unaware of the dangers lurking. Elena, Matteo, and Raj hurried to the temple's entrance, aware that time was running out to stop Diego. Inside, the air was thick with age, the silence broken only by the echo of their footsteps on the stone floor. Matteo pointed to a hidden passage, remembering the legends of secret chambers where the Sunstone was protected. They followed the passage, its narrow walls pressing in on them, the air growing colder with each step. Raj's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced along the walls, making them feel as if they were not alone. The passage opened into a vast chamber, the Sunstone at its center, glowing with an ethereal light that pulsed gently. Diego reached for the Sunstone, his eyes filled with greed, but a sudden tremor shook the chamber, stopping him in his tracks. Elena shouted a warning, knowing the temple was rigged to protect the Sunstone from those with ill intent. The walls began to shift, ancient mechanisms activated, sealing off the exits and trapping them inside. Matteo rushed forward, using his knowledge of the temple's design to find the hidden release mechanism. Raj's quick thinking saved them, as he deciphered the symbols on the walls to deactivate the traps before it was too late. Diego lunged for the Sunstone again, but Elena blocked him, her determination to protect the relic unwavering. A fierce struggle ensued, the Sunstone's light growing brighter as if responding to the battle for its control. Matteo and Raj joined the fight, their teamwork overpowering Diego as they wrested the Sunstone from his grasp. Diego stumbled back, defeated, as the Sunstone's light dimmed, returning to its peaceful glow in Elena's hands. The chamber began to crumble, the temple's ancient defenses activated, giving them little time to escape. Elena led the way, the Sunstone safely secured as they retraced their steps through the collapsing temple. They burst out into the open, the temple collapsing behind them, sealing its secrets once more beneath the earth. Diego fled into the jungle, his plans thwarted, leaving Elena, Matteo, and Raj to breathe a sigh of relief. They knew the Sunstone was safe, its power protected, but the journey had changed them in ways they couldn't yet understand. Matteo gazed at the distant mountains, grateful for the opportunity to preserve his ancestors' legacy. Raj marveled at the blend of ancient wisdom and modern technology that had guided them through the perilous journey. Elena felt a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing they had done what was right, preserving history for future generations. They began their descent from the mountains, the weight of the Sunstone a reminder of the responsibility they carried. Along the way, they encountered local villagers, who thanked them for protecting the temple and its treasures. The villagers told them more stories of the Sunstone, its legends now forever linked to their own adventure. Raj shared the photographs he had taken, promising to return and learn more about their rich cultural heritage. Matteo promised to share the story with his children, ensuring the legacy of the Sunstone would live on. Elena knew their journey wasn't over, but she was content knowing they had made a difference. They reached the village at the base of the mountains, where they were welcomed as heroes for their bravery. The villagers celebrated their return with a feast, honoring the bond between the past and present that the adventurers embodied. As the fire crackled, they shared stories of their adventure, the Sunstone safe and the future bright. The journey had tested their limits, but it had also forged an unbreakable bond between them. Elena, Matteo, and Raj knew they would always be connected by the shared experience of protecting the Sunstone. The Sunstone was returned to the temple, hidden away once more, its light now only a legend to be told. Diego vanished into the annals of history, his greed lost to the ages, while the adventurer's story grew. Elena returned to her studies, now with a deeper appreciation for the cultures she sought to protect. Matteo continued guiding travelers, his heart full of the stories his ancestors had passed down. Raj wrote about their adventure, ensuring the tale of the Stolen Sunstone would inspire others to respect history. Together, they had not only saved the Sunstone but also strengthened the bonds of friendship and respect for the world's ancient cultures.